Sup everybody? Hope all y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. It's still Monday, so it's still vlog day. I apologize for the tardiness of me uploading this, but yeah, it's been a crazy and wild week. So crazy, in fact, that for one, I am wearing my actual first pair of actual pajamas. That's a whole other story for a whole nother day. But also, I am filming this in the castle of the digital junkyard herself, Spark Sauce, and she's in the other room in there. She knows I'm in here doing the vlog. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but it's like what I said. It's like how I titled the live stream this past Saturday of if you only knew. Alright. Man, there was like so freaking much I want to just express verbally here on the vlog, but I really can't right now. Alright. All I can say is it's crap like this that is potentially setting up new chapters for the sequel to Don't Wrestle Yourself. I mean, if I do have another docuseries, it may come around for whenever SSP reaches its 20th anniversary, provided I don't get burned out after 15 years of this, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just cross one bridge at a time, okay? Yeah. One adventure at a time, 1 year at a time, alright? Even though I know SSP is about to turn 11 this coming May, but whatever. Yeah. Hope you viewers out there enjoyed a good week so far. Hope you viewers out there enjoyed this past week of SSP content, even though some of the stuff went a little bit later than usual. Like, for example, that live stream I did Saturday, we were supposed to do that at like 7 p.m. originally, but nobody was there to, like, you know, slap our wrist saying, boy, you tardy. Nobody was doing that. Yeah, I just said, screw it, we're going to do it at 9 p.m. instead. And it was still very much fun. Like, I enjoyed the live stream this past Saturday, and I don't know when my next one is going to be, all things considering. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can arrange another one for March sometime, alright? But y'all stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have an answer for your next week. Yeah. Yeah, folks, there was something else I wanted to talk about, because I know this vlog can't last too much longer. Anyway, folks, one thing I do want to talk about, though, was how recently, earlier this month, I decided to go ahead and binge the Punisher series, because the way I've been looking at it, like, dude, my superhero fandom is going to be having a genuine feast this year. Like, I didn't know this much content was even coming out this year, but I've also decided to, you know, kind of expand my taste a little bit to the Netflix branch of the MCU, right? Because I know last year I got into the Daredevil series, and I wasn't even expecting that season 2 of Daredevil Born Again was going to be dropping next month, sometime in March. Alright. But let's see here. My 2025 ended, and my 2026 started by enjoying the final season of My Hero Academia. Right there, even in January, I was able to finish up with Peacemaker and the X-Men 97 cartoon. Oh yeah, and Wonder Man came out, which I thought was fantastic. It took me off guard. Let's see here. Then definitely in February, I went ahead and used this month to take a look into the Punisher series, and good grief, like this, one of my friends from APW, Q, he was one of the cameramen up there, he told me that that the show is brutal. Yeah, brutal and beautiful. And I can't deny it. I think John Bernthal might be the best Punisher of them all. Like, just, I really can't get into too many details about this, but dude, like, I freaking loved how they depicted this Punisher, and like up to this time I just thought, oh, Punisher, Frank Castle, just big angry guy with guns. Like this one blew me out of the water, I tell you. Um, and the whole relationship, like season one, it felt like the whole arc between Frank and Agent Orange. I think season one was a lot more action packed than season two was, in my, to my to my opinion, because it felt like in season two, he like tried to do a whole speed run right there in like the last two episodes, but the whole ambulance scene in the last season, like that was awesome though. I'll give it to them. But yeah, like as a whole though, Punisher kind of took me off guard because like one cool thing about Punisher was that like how they was generously tiptoeing over the idea of adding sexual scenes into it and whatever. I mean, like they had characters that was obviously in the nude, but like the way they was showing them, right? Like they wasn't lingering on anything scandalous. Like this show did a good depiction at showing how um intercourse was like definitely character driven and wholesome for the most part. Like they just made it character driven for character development, and it worked. I'm not too used to seeing something like that, but Punisher pulled it off. And like even the most relatable scene probably had to be when Micro reunited with his wife right there at the end, and like even the way they laughed about how quick everything went, just like brother, Micro, you earned this. I'm glad to see you happy again. But like as I was saying, my superhero um, fandom is going to be eating very good this year because got Daredevil coming out next month. Um, I know we have the final season of The Boys coming out in April, but before we get to that though, I am very curious to see what this Gen V has to offer because I know that's an extension of The Boys. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I do want to take a look at Luke Cage and Iron Fist if I can. Um, I was told that Jessica Jones was amazing, so can't wait to check that out if I can. Uh, I was told I was told that Defenders was kind of bleh, but it's got Daredevil in it, so I guess I'll just give it a shot. Maybe, maybe. Let's see here. Like, yeah, I think sometime in the summer I might want to take a look at Agents of Shield if I can. But I also know this summer we got a new Spider-Man coming out, which after all these Doomsday trailers dropping, I'm surprised that a teaser for Brand New Day hasn't dropped yet for Spider-Man. So I'm kind of looking forward to that whenever that comes out. Oh yeah, I can't forget the new Supergirl movie that's coming out soon. Yeah, man, and I still got to catch up on Doom Patrol. Jeez Louise. And speaking of Doom, like after everything, literally after everything. Oh yeah, can't forget. How can I forget about Werewolf by Night? Yeah. I Werewolf by Night has me curious. Oh, Cloak and Dagger too. Can't forget Cloak and Dagger, because I saw them as a cameo in X-Men '97, and I didn't even know who they were. But I've heard of Cloak and Dagger, but I wasn't really familiar with them. It's just that I saw them make a brief cameo in like one of the X-Men '97 cartoons. I was like, oh that must be Cloak and Dagger. So now I gotta take a look at whatever that is. But yeah, and after all the superhero content, we're gonna be all leading to Doomsday this coming December, and I am not emotionally prepared for the idea that they're gonna be killing Thor right before Christmas. Ugh. But yeah, folks. All I can say is right now though, I really don't know how much else to talk about because I really don't want to spoil anything going on between myself and the newly appointed Queen of Cringe herself, Spark Sauce, aka Digital Junkyard, and I really don't want to spoil anything, alright? And before you all go assuming anything, I respect her and Asper Cream way too much, alright? Like, everything's wholesome around here. Everything's wholesome under this roof. You got that? Okay. Alright. So, don't be assuming nothing out there. Got that? Got that? Alright. But, yeah, anywho, yeah, this is supposed to be my week off for SSP technically, but I am gonna see if I can get some more content ready to go for next week instead. But I do now want to see if I can return to the reaction channel if possible. And yeah, on top of that, oh yeah, I know the Elimination Chamber is this coming Saturday, so the road to WrestleMania is in full effect. And good news, I was able to find a way to draw the WrestleMania 42 logo. It was annoying as heck. I tried going about it with a different technique, but that's just something you gotta stay tuned for yourself, alright? Right now, not only am I preparing for WrestleMania, I gotta prepare for SSP Week Mania, and yeah, really don't know what to expect this year. Okay? But yeah, anywho, folks, thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, and yeah, until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year round. Booyah! I'm out. Love you all. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.